Hey, what's up, DJ Sonicfreak, man? I wanted to get at you personally for one. Let me take my glasses off because I can see that there's a glare on it. Um, my man, I am be blessed this our season, and I commented on. Matter of fact, I comment on a whole bunch of your stuff, man. I'm an eBay seller here in Billings, Montana. Um, I've been doing beats for a while. I mean, actually, I'll just kind of tell my story, man. I went to prison for 8 years. I got out, and when I got out, I had already had this knowledge of using the Casio WK3800. I'd also had a knowledge of using the SP246 Street Box that they have from Zoom as well. And I want to make it very clear, man. I'm nowhere near your level, DJ Sonic Freak. Nowhere near Aces Galvin's level, McKnight's level, DJ Cyclops' level. I mean, you guys are a staple here on YouTube, man. I'm gonna make it very clear. I mean, I was kind of critical of the underground beat that you had, because I mean, man, I have listened to. I think you have 536 or 537 beats. I've listened to over 500 of your beats. This is what I do all day, as you can see behind me, man. All I do is sell video games on eBay. That's all I do, man. I mean, so I have nothing but time on my hands to take an opportunity to peep a young brother like yourself, man. I mean, really, you just kind of laid it all out there. I mean, I'm not going to be able to touch on everything you said in your video, but the best way for me to put this to you, man, is that, you are an inspiration not only to us, I mean, not only to me, but to us, the YouTube family. I mean, there's nothing more to the story than that. I mean, I don't think that there's anything else I could say to you that could make it even any better than what I just said. I mean, you're an asset to this community. I mean, what you give to the community for free, essentially, unlike Timberland and Scott Scorch and Dark Child and other people who are major producers in music, you give to the community and tell the community, hey, man, you don't have to ask permission to use it. Just give me credit. I think that in itself gives a lot of credence to the contribution that you give to YouTube, to Sonic music, to video games in general, man. I mean, seriously, DJ Sonic Freak, I can look over YouTube and see the major impact that you have made just on the things you've done. I mean, you're using a Fruity Loop Studio. I'm assuming I'm correct in that. I haven't even got an opportunity to touch that thing yet, and I don't think I'm going to get an opportunity to touch it until I speak to Aces Galvin again, probably, or Mr. Black, or tons of other, or Rozzy K, or other people. I mean, I'm sorry, Ricey K, and see what's going on with that. I'm nowhere near stepping on any type of level like that, man. I'm still stuck with the old school stuff. But I want to make it clear, brother, man, you don't gotta take a break. I mean, to accomplish what you've already done. I mean, like you said, it's not about it's not about quality over quantity. It's about quantity over quality, man. Everything in life is about numbers. I mean, it's the truth. It's what YouTube bases itself on: views, subscribers, and the bottom line is, when you get a video that has tons of views on it, it's outrageous. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a cult sensation. It's sort of like, to make a great example of such, Mega Man's a cult sensation, and the reason he is because tons of people understand and view the struggle that he's gone through, and we grew up on him. I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. It's why Capcom keeps consistently selling that series, because it can't be stopped. You can't take it from the old generation, and the new generation understands the plot line and the story of it. It's the same thing with you, man. You're right. You came in the game in 2009, man. I was released in that year, and when you stepped out here, you had a ton of stuff to listen to, and my favorite beat by you, matter of fact, is the Sacred Moon beat that you have, man. And it's a simple and plain beat. It's just that the sample is outrageous. The sample is exactly what it needs to be. And to be honest with you, man, I didn't dig the underground, and there are a lot of things that I don't dig that you've made. But at the same time, man, I know that you could do better than the underground that you did, man. I just know that. I mean, from the quality of the videos that you have put out, even though people say you don't do quality beats, I think you do a lot of quality stuff, my man. But from the quality of the stuff that you do, I just would not have expected that from you. And that's not knocking you based on the fact that you're a 19-year-old kid working at McDonald's, man. I mean, shit, I'm a 31-year-old man working at Red Lobster and doing eBay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I work at Red Lobster one day a week, my man. So, I mean, let me make a very good point to you. You know, we all have something small and, doing something, we're looking to be something bigger than what we already are. But the truth is, man, you are you, man. I mean, and the beats are a reflection, an echo of who you are, man. And, can't nobody really hate on you unless you allow it to bother you. Can't nobody really troll on you unless you allow that person to get on your back. And the truth is that your music is moving, it's touching, and everybody else knows that. I mean, I think that that's the reason you have the subscribers that you have. It's the reason you have the views that you have. And it's also the reason that you have the things that you have in place. I mean, when you post a new beat, it's on the front of my page. I get to watch that as soon as I step on YouTube because it's the first thing I see. You are on the top of my list, man. So, but the point of the matter I'm making, going back to, is that I think that when it comes down to it, people want to hear your music, man, and they also don't want to hear things that don't sound well or sound like you just mashed it together real quick, Which, you're right, it should only take you about 2 to 3 hours with FL Studio to do anything. I mean, I'm being so honest about that. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't want to hear nothing you just threw together just to throw it together, man. I don't want to hear it. I mean, but at the same time, I'm gonna listen because I've listened to everything you got, and there's a lot of stuff I don't like. But at the same time, it doesn't change the fact of the impact that you've made towards YouTube. And I want to make that clear too, man. I was one of the biggest people who gathered some of my own people that weren't fans of you together from my Facebook page and brought them over and was like, hey, man, tell this dude not to quit. He has a great following and he has a great personality. And man, it was the first time that I actually seen you on video when you posted the video that you did post saying that you wanted to quit. I mean, I'm gonna just keep it real. There's no way YouTube could do without you, man. I mean, it's sort of like Janet Jackson's "Love Will Never Do Without You." YouTube will never do without you, man. Excuse me. But to make a long story short, and not to waste your time, man, because I'm sure you got plenty of things to do. You got a full load of school to do, a couple shifts at McDonald's to do, and stuff like that, man. But let me keep it 100% with you, man. I'm a fan. I'm always gonna be a fan, and even fans don't like some of the music that the people who they admire put out. I mean, shoot, I've been a fan of 112 forever and a day, and I didn't like a couple of their albums. I've been a fan of Genuine forever and a day, and I didn't like I Apologize. The whole album was bunk to me, and that's just what you're gonna get. I mean, you're gonna get people who believe that you can do better. But the truth is, man, your music is moving on its own, man. And if it moves you, that's all that really matters, my dude. I mean, really, think about that. If it moves you and you're willing to share what moves you with other people, that in itself should be all that matters to you, man. Because, truthfully, man, I'm 31 years old now. I've lost 8 years of my life to the state of Montana and the state of Nebraska and the federal government. And to make a long story short with you, man, you have a full life ahead of you, and you've already impacted the world enough to make us all believe that, no, you're not a big-time producer. But the truth is, my man, you really are. Think about it, DJ. DJ Sonicfreak. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. 1.